Hello, this is Plastics. I am rejoined again with Equestron. Same day, different recording session, and we're here to finally finish up a lot of these fucking things that we've had lined up. All this garbage. Yeah, we're starting with the trash. But yeah, we've been wanting to get away from the Smasher Pass scene for a little bit, just to wipe our hands a little clean of it. Okay,
Something a little less awkward, I assume.
bit less awkward, more sensible, and hopefully more concise.
One that has more of an analytical conversation, I'm going to have to assume.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be talking a lot more about this one, but it shouldn't take nearly as long as there's probably
Yeah,
quite a few we haven't seen.
right.
All right,
So what are we
so
looking at? All I'm seeing is a giant L, and I'm not going to take the L.
I'm sharing the screen and now I am. All right, can you see it? Because
All I see is the L.
are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me try again.
Nope. Still just an L.
Now I well, exit out of it.
Exit out of it.
Yeah, exit out of the L. There should be another one.
Oh, here we are. Watch stream. There we go. True trash anime tier list. So
Uh,
what is this?
yeah,
Someone who thinks that the anime that we're about to watch, look at, is trash?
yeah, and I agree with the ranking system that they have in place, S to F and all that. Color scheme notwithstanding, of course, but you're gonna want to fucking buckle up with the picks that this weirdo chose.
Okay.
Because
If I see Cowboy Bebop on here, I'm gonna blow a gasket.
oh, probably not that, but you're probably gonna see other ones that shouldn't really be on a thing called
Okay.
trash.
Well, I see from the emojis, the only rating it has is poo. So I guess someone thinks it's trash too.
All right, here we go.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, so. Jim Williams film, right?
So, do any
Okay.
offensive things assault your eyeballs immediately? Like
There's
what?
one there's one towards the very end I do not agree with. Not that one. Yes.
What about this one?
Why is Keijo on there? I mean,
Oh, that's not even the. That's not even. That's not even the fucking. That's not even the end of it. Let's see. SAO, Chivalry of a Failed Knight. Okay, that one. Those two are trash. Twin Tail. Gotta be the Twin Tail. How heavy the dumbbells that you lift. In another one with my smartphone. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? My
I mean,
Ochiki. Oh, we'll get to that. Oh,
wait. Hold on a second. Was that Monster Musume?
yes, it is.
First off, how dare you? Second of all, how dare you?
By the way, what's your name?
I mean,
And
there's a lot of never watched on here. Like,
by the
but
way, all right, all right. Now that we've gotten out and established how garbage whoever made this his opinion is,
uh,
um,
so when they say like trash, do
there's,
they when it goes
there's
up to S? Does it mean like top tier trash or not trash?
well, it didn't give any rules on it. So
Right.
what I'm interpreting this as is two factors. If it is actually trash, how enjoyable is it?
Mm.
And if it's not trash, then how good is the show overall?
Okay.
And if and enjoyability overall as well,
Mm.
obviously. It's just like taking into a factor ironic enjoyment and actual enjoyment. I say.
Okay.
All right. Then again, I think the true trash of this thing is the person who made it. So let's move on. So let's get this shit started because the next one is at least twice as long. I think so.
Great.
All right, at least this one will
All
have
right.
more
Well,
to say about.
let's power through this one. All right. Never watched it.
Yep, neither have I.
Never watched it.
Yep,
I've seen some of it.
so
I
have
don't
I.
but I hadn't seen the point where it actually becomes trash.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna put it in C.
I'll put it in B because what I watched was essentially the best parts of season one.
Yeah,
Going
and
from the original.
I think the games are okay too.
Yeah. I need to play the games because I heard those are actually pretty good.
Yeah.
The I saw the first SAO arc and then the final episode of the first season,
Yeah.
which is pretty much all you really need to see anyway.
Right.
All right.
Never seen it.
What is that?
I don't even know what that is, but just look at the characters. I'm just like I'm not familiar with them. So.
What's your name? Miss Enemy. What's your name? And now I'd like to introduce my own Ace Attorney power called Google Translate, or the
Or
Google
Google
Lens.
Lens.
It's like it's like Apollo's power, only not nearly as cool. I forget from commonplace to yeah, never seen it.
Never seen it. Never seen that.
Oh,
Is that Azure Lane? No.
it might be. What's your name?
What's the anime?
What's its name? What's its name?
I was right. It was Azure Lane.
Seen it?
Never seen it though. Never seen it though.
That's Blood Lad. Never seen it. Cat.
That's an odd name. Cat shit one.
Yeah. Okay. We get to a genuinely really good one. So, Chivalry of a Failed Knight, the anime that I mentioned in the last recording, when we got to this character.
Mm-hmm.
And like, you know how in most romance anime they get together at the end of the series if they get together at all?
Right.
This anime, I'm gonna just spoil it right now. They get together before the first half of the season.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's refreshing.
Yeah, before the halfway mark of the season, and like they get together around like episode 4 or 5. Yeah, and it's like really goddamn refreshing because like just I can't think of another show that's done that, and this is just fantastic. The pacing is so good as to have it not even feel all that rushed.
Mm-hmm. That's good to know. That's good to know that they actually have a romance that they commit to, and isn't a will they won't they up until like the very last episode.
Yeah, and the dub is pretty good as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's just I highly recommend Chivalry of a Failed Knight to anybody who feels a little burned out with garbage romance shows.
Oh, okay.
All right. Classroom of the Elite.
Never seen it.
Darling in the Franxx.
I keep hearing it's bad, but I don't. I've been wanting to watch it though.
I keep hearing that it only gets bad at the end.
Yeah, like it's like one of those like it's good up until like the second half of it, and then everyone's like, oh, it's just straight up garbage, and then it has a garbage ending. I'm like, okay.
What's the game? All right, Date Alive.
Never seen it.
I want to see it. Milf Isekai. Yeah.
Oh, is that my mom and her like two weapons or something?
It's like my mom and her 2-hit multi-attack.
Yeah, I wanted to watch it, and then but once I heard it gets like kind of weird, or it gets kind of like they're kind of shipping him with his mom, then I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if I want to watch that.
And you see, they were.
Unless it's his stepmom or something.
Like, could we please just keep shit like this to fucking hentai already? At least you can avoid that more or less, like, because there's way more normal hentai than not like this. But fuck me, me. F.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, actually no E because there are worse shows.
Alright.
Okay. I won't. Okay, Domestic Girlfriend.
Never seen it.
Eromanga Sensei. I've seen this.
Not great. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's incest. That's all you need to know.
Alright, well.
Alright,
what's that?
hold on, let me zoom in. Zoom enhance.
Zoom and enhance.
Oh, that's actually much better. Hold on.
Oh yeah. I'm concerned there's not that much here. It's not like the Smash or Pass list.
You give me a second. I just gotta reply to this. Anyway, where was I?
Okay, so we're at that.
Fairy Ranmaru.
Never watched it.
Yeah, this is really easy.
Never watched it.
Gotta get the Twin Tail or whatever it's called. Like, okay, if Chivalry of a Failed Knight was genuinely nice and sweet and stuff, this is just fucking hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Like it might be one of the funniest and somewhat sincere shows I've seen in a long time.
That's cool.
And the dub. Do not watch it without the dub.
Okay. Never seen that.
Haganai, I need to see that. High School Projects Have It Easy in Another World.
Never seen it.
Looks like shit. However, the dumbbells you lift.
I mean, like weightlifting girls sounds like an interesting concept. I don't on principle. I want to give it at least a C, even though I've never seen it.
Yeah. Smartphone. Well, you already know where this one's going.
Oh yeah. You told me that was a good show.
It's unlike a lot of the. Okay. We're gonna get to an isekai show later on the list that I dropped after a couple of episodes, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why Smartphone is so good by comparing it to that one.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll get to that later. Interspecies reviewers.
A.
I've never seen it, so will you accept low B?
I'll accept low B.
Yeah, because I've never seen it, so I don't think I can fairly judge it.
Okay.
Any thoughts on it as to why you think it would deserve to be an A?
I mean, the concept is pretty much like about a bunch of guys going around having sex with monster girls and raiding them. I mean, that's pretty much the concept of the show.
I mean,
and it's,
yeah.
But it's also genuinely funny.
I'm sure it is, and it's just like all the controversy, and it was just like, yeah, I'm gonna wait a while until this shit dies down.
Yeah, I think Funimation showed the first 2 episodes, and then they dropped it, or was it that another streaming site?
I think it was Funimation.
Yeah, because they just saw I think they just saw the title and thought like, oh, this will probably be like just like a kind of quirky show, and then they realized what they had, and they're like, oh no.
Yeah, I think they didn't realize fast enough exactly what it was they had on their hands.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And a bunch of cowards.
I'll watch it eventually, just not yet.
Yeah.
Wrong Pick of Girls in the Dungeon.
I heard it's good. I don't know why it's here. I hear it's a good show.
Yeah, it's good. Hestia's Bestia.
Okay.
Isekai Cheat Magician.
Never seen it.
D.
Okay.
This is the show that I was referring to earlier.
Okay.
It gets a D for being dull and boring.
Mm.
Like,
Something you should never be.
the concept of this show should have worked.
Mm-hmm.
It's this guy and essentially his childhood friend slash lover, but I don't know if they were actually lovers. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't get far enough for me to understand if they were or they weren't, or it was
Mm-hmm.
so unimportant that they just glossed over it.
Mm-hmm.
First off, romances in shows like this are not unimportant, so go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, the show makes most isekai look like Cowboy Bebop in terms of just overall quality by comparison.
Oh my goodness.
And I mean, Cowboy Bebop, I don't have as high of an opinion as most other people, but I that's just personal enjoyment. It's essentially a masterpiece on every remarkable conceivable level.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't enjoy it more than most as much as most people.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with Isekai Cheat Magician as a whole is that yeah, exactly what I said before. It's boring. But
Mm-hmm.
and the reason why I think Smartphone is so much better, and you'd think that they're equally garbage from the outset, is because Smartphone looks at the genre and gives you essentially all the things that you yourself would think of if you were in a situation like this. Like if you were transported to a world and your smartphone was magically enhanced and all that stuff, and you were given boost to all your stats and all your magic, and you got affinity for all magic and shit. Like you would be able to come up with a lot of these ideas that Toya comes up with, and it's just like you're never stuck too much in one place. The pacing is nice and breezy,
Mm-hmm.
and the characters are nice. The dub is pretty good. It's just like a show that shouldn't really work, but it does. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
so glad that it's getting a sequel.
Yeah, that's good. All right. So next one.
Oh shit! Give me a second. Bathroom break. I'll be right back. What to eat? Yeah, sorry, someone's trying to talk to me. Hold on.
Tell them to go away. Got stuff to do. 10 o'clock where you're at, man.
Yeah, anyway, alright, so where were we? Right.
So we're now on the next thing.
Yeah, fucking Chi Magician, go suck a dick. Infinite
Yeah.
Stratos.
Never seen it.
I will see at some point. Slam for 300 Years.
Never seen it.
I saw the first, 3 episodes. It seems good, but I'll need to finish at some point. What the
I've heard of this. I just never seen it.
What the fuck is this?
I think it begins with a K or something. Kakegurui.
Kakegurui, yeah.
Never seen it, but for some reason I was hearing it was good, so I don't know why it's here.
Hold on, yeah, just give me a second, yeah. Hold on, yeah, just give me a second. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Keijo.
Keijo. Honestly, it'd be like a high B. Like, I sort of understand why people would think it's trash. I mean, it's pretty much just girls fighting each other with fan service. Their fan service is their weapon. But I thought it was very entertaining. It was pretty much like a fight anime. And it had like super moves and like just over the top animation, only with boobs and butts. Like, oh, she was so fast slapping people around and we didn't know what it was, and just some girl just using her boobs to just hit people in the face. I mean, I thought it was good. I had a good time watching it, and I don't usually watch things like ironically. I unironically enjoyed it. So those are my thoughts.
I see.
You okay over there?
I'm trying to find this one Sesame Street video online that's
Oh,
that's supposed to be like a parody.
of Keijo?
No. Fucking wish.
Well, can we move on with this list though?
Okay, right. Yeah, sorry, wasting time. Okay, Kimono Michi Rise Up, the wrestler isekai.
Never seen it.
Yeah, I'll see it eventually. Kiss X Sis.
Never seen it. But I assume it's not good.
Yeah, it's the best of the E tier.
Okay.
And that's all I'll say.
Not really saying much.
Mahoromatic.
Never seen it.
I don't remember this one.
Oh, never seen it either way.
Mayochiki.
I guess that's good.
yeah, it's probably one of the best romance shows I've seen.
Okay.
And I really wish it not only had more Blu-ray releases, but also had a season 2.
Mm.
Yeah. uh, yeah. Yeah, I highly recommend it. Dub is good and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, she's just fucking adorable. Alright, what the fuck is this? I don't know.
I don't know.
Um, oh, the here, this one's the fucking tights show.
The tech show. I mean, never seen it.
Neither have I. Monster Girl Doctor.
I wanted to see that, but I never saw it.
Yeah, Monster Musume.
S. Nope. Guess not.
It's good, just not that good.
I personally think it's an S tier show, and honestly needs another season.
Yeah, of all the
I
shows that have gotten greenlit second seasons, honestly, I'm surprised this one didn't yet.
like apparently there were signs within the actual season that showed that seemed to imply that they were greenlit for a second season. They just never came about,
Really?
which is interesting. But I mean, I personally like the show not just because of its etchy nature, but because its MC has like a legitimate reason for not like going with going with anybody, and it's that kind of what makes it kind of hilarious is that it's obvious that he wants to, but he can't for reasons of the law. So he like tries his best to not be attracted to these girls, but much to his failure. I think that's where most of the humor comes from for me, and also he's also like a genuinely like good person. Like if you go after the girls that he lives with, like he will punch you. He will assault you if you ever if you ever like talk trash against them. Like when he punched that one guy and his girlfriend through like a door. I was like, oh my god, this guy's awesome. And it's like, and when you kick the crap out of that documentary guy that was like trying to get all up in Poppy's business.
Yeah.
That was great too. But yeah, I think it was an all around good show, and I'm surprised that there wasn't more of it. Even though like I've been off and on the manga. Like I've been buying the manga just because there is no season 2, so I'm just like, okay, I'll just read the manga then.
Yeah. Girlfriend is a gal.
I mean, aren't girlfriends gals? All right. I guess I've never seen it, but you could talk about
I'm
it.
gonna put it in C because I thought the version that I thought the subbed version that I saw was all right, but
Mm-hmm.
apparently the English dub is supposed to be so much better.
Interesting.
I don't think I've heard praise for an English dub like this in a long time.
Mm.
So I'm gonna have to go back to it when I have some time and watch the English dub. But for now, it gets a
Mm-hmm.
C because of what I saw.
Mm.
Next Life is a Villainess.
I thought people liked that show.
People do.
Yeah, so why is it in trash?
I don't know. Okay, now I'm trying to debate. Like it's going in A no matter what, but
Right.
uh, yeah. It's good. It's really. I love it, but not. It's not as funny as Twin Tail, and it's not as I think sincere as Chivalry.
Mm.
But yeah, highly recommend it, and that's why the maker of this thing is more trash than the title itself. Nisekoi. This one's a bit more tricky.
Never seen it.
I've only seen season 1. I have not seen season 2, and thus I don't think I'm qualified enough to actually rank it yet.
Mm.
Or emo.
Never seen it.
Yes, it's an incest show, but it's
Mm.
easily the best incest show on the market.
Mm-hmm.
because it's I guess you could technically assert that it's like the predecessor to all the really garbage incest shows of recent years, and the culmination of all the garbage ones before it. But I'd argue this one, with its 2 seasons and like final 3 episodes, is it's the least it's not like great. I even struggle to say that it's good, but it's the least bad of the incest anime that I've ever seen, and I've seen way too many. Like I've seen way too many in my fucking time. Okay, Orishuka, I think this one's called.
Never seen it.
It goes in F because fuck you.
Oh, okay.
Fuck that white-haired bitch. Fuck her.
Okay.
Peter Grill.
Never seen it.
I've never seen this one either.
Redo of Healer, put in an F.
Have you seen it?
I've seen some of it. It's not good.
Yeah, that's a good point. If I can only see Isekai and She Magician, then you can no, we'll just put it worse than that. Rosario Vampire. This one goes.
Again, it's like another series I know of that has a fan base. So
it got 2 seasons, and it was like the main anime that I watched in high school.
Mm.
And I'm really pissed that I didn't watch more anime during high school, but I'd say it's probably the most prominent anime from high school that I remember. It's definitely nostalgic and such, and I really wish it got a final season. But oh well. What the fuck is this one?
I don't know.
Alright, School Days.
F.
Have you seen it?
Seen some of it, and I know how it ends, so F.
Alright. Soma Spider, so what? Now this one's...
Again, that's another show that people like.
I like
and was the reason why Sue's voice actor didn't have the Sue voice for a couple episodes of My Hero Academia.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the Japanese voice actress who played Sue, she voices the spider. And the spider is very like high pitched, I think. And it ended up kind of wrecking her vocal cords for a little bit, so she couldn't do the Sue voice for and so during the first few episodes of season 5, whenever she talked normally. She talked like a normal person.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just like, oh, that's interesting. Why is she talking? She doesn't have the froggy like voice kind of a thing. It's like, is it because she's becoming like the character is becoming more mature or something like that? But then I found out doing episodes of the Spider Show messed with her voice for a second.
Yeah, I'm trying to determine. It's better than B, but I'm trying to think. Is it better or worse than Musume? No, yeah, I'm gonna say worse because the human character side plot is just not great. It's okay, it's just not that great. Asterisk War.
Never seen it.
I'll see it eventually. Senko.
Never seen it. It looks cute. I don't see why it looks like trash.
It's not trash. It's
okay.
It's essentially like ASMR in anime form.
Oh, I mean that seems kind of a.
There's even it was so nice and cozy that there's even a new one right now about like this ghost girl doing the same thing to a wrecked office working woman.
Oh, well, it seems like a pleasant series.
Yeah. Hidden Dungeon Only I Can Enter.
Yeah, never seen it, but you go ahead.
It reminds me a lot of Smartphone in a lot of ways, but The difference is that it's not actually an isekai.
Mm.
So this guy Stardia, um, Noir Stardia, wants to become a librarian for his main career, but that gets derailed because of a rich ass noble that takes his spot.
Mm.
So So he then decides to become an adventurer and has to get stronger and get some money in order to afford the tuition. And so, with the help of his childhood friend here, Emma, he uses his great sage power, which gives him the answers that he seeks, except at the cost of headaches that can only be cured by kissing a hot girl, which is why Emma's here. I am not making that shit up. And so afterwards, he meets someone who gives him the skills get creative. Uh, was it? What is it? I'm trying to remember. It was bestow, get creative, and oh fuck, I forgot what the last one is. But no, it was bestow, get creative, and edit. Um, get creative helps him create skills. Bestow gives skills to other people, and edit skills. He can also take away skills at and these all happen because of his LP, which is his life energy, which can be regained by eating a hearty meal, getting worldly possessions, or the more obvious one that this show exploits a lot is fan service.
Good old fan service.
And it knows exactly what kind of show it is, and that's the best part. It revels in it. Anyway, so yeah, that's why it's so high up. Misfit of Demon High School, Demon King Academy.
Never seen it.
I saw the first episode. It looks promising, but I'll watch it more later. To Love Ru.
Never seen it, but I hear it's all right.
I've seen it before, but that was a long time ago, so I can't judge it now. I don't know what this one is.
I don't know. Zaki-chan wants to hang out. Yeah, I mean, I would say high A, like top of A. Like, it's not the best of the teasing genre I've seen. I still think Nagatoro is I think Nagatoro is better.
I think what it amounts to is that Nagatoro is better, is just like superior as far as like how I compared Cowboy Bebop being just an overall more well-made show, but I don't enjoy it as much. That's how I feel comparing Nagatoro to Uzaki. I enjoy Uzaki more, but I understand that Nagatoro is better, more well done.
Yeah, it's like a little bit more. It's a little more well done. That's not. I mean, that's not to say that Uzaki-chan is necessarily like does things bad. It's just that Nagatoro does things better. But with that being said, Uzaki-chan, I think it's a show that gets a lot of hate, especially online.
Well, it used to, but I don't think anyone's talking about it anymore.
Yeah, but no one's really talked about it. No one really talks about it now. It's like, but back when it first started, people were like, "Oh, how dare they?" Apparently, people don't realize that short stacks exist.
Yeah.
It's like it was pretty much hated on just for the character design, which is completely like unfair. But I think it's a charming show. Like I've enjoyed every episode I've seen, and I've been reading some of the manga too, just to kind of prep myself for season 2.
I'm looking very forward to season 2, and I hope it adds in more of the romance.
Yeah, it's like, and it's really fun too. Like, and I know some people don't really like will they, won't they animes because they stretch it out for a really long time. But I'm just like, I don't mind it as much.
And to compare it to Nagatoro again, Nagatoro is already sort of got like 1 foot in the romance pool by the end of the first
Yeah,
season.
yeah, like Nagatoro, especially like I think the manga is getting closer to them being an actual thing. While Uzaki-chan, they've just been doing the teasing for as long as they can until MC can finally be like, you know what, I do love this girl.
Yeah, right.
Like, but
Watamote.
I do find their interactions really funny.
Yeah, I definitely am looking forward to season 2 of both of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, never seen Watamote. I know DWK loves that show, but I never seen it.
I need to really watch it.
Yeah.
Teacher, what are you doing in here, teacher?
Oh yeah, that was one that you saw.
It's good to see because I only watch like the first arc, and that teacher's good. Everyone else I don't really care about.
How many arcs does that show have?
I think it's like 3 or 4.
Interesting.
Zombie
And
Land
that's
Saga.
Zombie. Again, that's another show people love. Oh, I haven't seen it. That's another show I want to see, but I haven't seen it. Because it's like zombie girls becoming an idol band. I'm like, that sounds like a great show to me. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, and to be clear, smartphone Mayochiki, like the S rank and the A, for like Mayochiki, Hidden Dungeon, Uzaki, like stuff around there could easily be really together. Like they could all easily be in the same ranking. It's just how I'm feeling right now. They could all easily be an S if I really wanted to. But it's just how I feel right now that they just barely don't make it into S.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Well, I think that was wrong. What's your name? What's your name? There we go. Alright, that's enough of that. And we're back. Sorry about the
Yes, we are.
Yeah, sorry about that cut, folks. Well, let's just say things didn't really go well, and we had to reschedule, and now we're back. Same video for you guys, but about maybe like 2 weeks after for us.
Yep. Just about.
Yeah, so now we're going to be going over some romance/harem anime that mostly I know, but some of them you know.
Right.
And let's start with one that I definitely know, We Never Learn.
Do they ever learn?
No, because they skip like 100+ chapters in the manga.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes.
100+ chapters of actually learning.
Well, character development and ship teasing, but yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
It makes me and in that time since I've watched this, I actually have seen more episodes of Where Is It? It should be on here. Yeah, if it's anything like
We'll get to it eventually.
Found it. Amagami SS, and I'm actually gonna put it in really great right now because this is how you do a second season of a show like We Never Learn. A couple of episodes dedicated to one specific girl path, like SS is essentially the ideal way to adapt a visual novel path style game into an anime series where you have multiple arcs of multiple girls. And quite frankly, I'm really glad that they did it that way. But I've seen 2 of the arcs. The first one I didn't really like because of the girl, but the second one was really good, so I'm going to put it in really great for now. Because I want to essentially just advocate for this anime to be more well known and how it's done to be more implemented into a lot of shows.
Since it's like a visual novel adaptation, does each season follow a different path or something?
No, it's just like a handful of episodes go through each path.
Oh, okay.
It's just cool. It's just one season of like 26 episodes, and there's like 4 or 5 girls.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Nickelodeon All Star Brawl is finished downloading.
Yeah. And in the time that I was in the time between the last segment and this one, I decided to get the game because, well, Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot is a character in the game.
Well, I mean, I figured if there's any reason to really get the game, because someone that you like is actually in it.
Yeah. She was my highly requested character.
Still waiting on Miko from Glitch Text showing up.
Yeah. I'm open for
get me to buy the game.
I'm open for El Tigre as well, but we'll see. Alright, what's this next one?
I don't know. It's something. Never seen it. Now we have
Love is War.
Love is War. I personally will put it the best of the genre, but since you haven't seen it yet, probably just put it in amazing.
We're really gonna grant a bell curve because I say so.
Because I say so.
What's this
one?
I
don't know what that is. I don't know. Don't know what that is either. Zuzaki-chan, I'd probably put that. Oh well, yeah.
I mean, we both know what happens in the latest chapters, don't we?
Yeah. So I think by that process, it belongs in amazing.
Yeah. Tokunawa Moon Over You. It's like if season 2 goes well, I might put it in best of the genre, but it's like one of the best modern romance anime I think I've ever seen.
Okay.
But I like Uzaki more because that appeals to me more.
For a couple of reasons.
I'm sure. And apologies if we're just like putting a lot of these anime away that we don't know because, well, we don't know them, so we don't really have much to say about them. I remember I would want to see this one. What's this one again? Like 5 centimeters per second or something?
5 centimeters per second? Oh, yeah, that's like one of the early Makoto Shinkai movies.
I don't know if it is though.
Well, it's like, but yeah, I don't think that's what that is. But we'll probably get to one of those eventually around this list. Because I know there's a couple of them in here, right? I think Your Name and Weathering with You are in here.
Yep.
Yeah. I think 5 centimeters per second are here too, and probably Garden of Words or whatnot.
Yeah, Garden of Words sounds familiar. What's this? I think this is Angel Beats.
I think it might be. It looks familiar.
Zoom and enhance.
Zoom and enhance. Just like those cop shows.
That's not how imaging works, by the way.
Yeah. I was just watching a video of visual effects artists looking at that trope and being like, "This is dumb."
Yeah. So
I think it looks like Angel Beats.
It probably is. You've seen it before?
I've never seen it.
Same. I will see it eventually. Toradora will go in because it is really great, but not amazing or best of genre. Heresy, I know, but
There you
go. I don't know. But oh yeah, sorry about like the spitting and stuff. I don't know if it's like a cold or like I don't know what it is. I don't think it's a cold. I don't feel like weak or anything. I think it's just allergies or something.
It could just be seasonal allergies or allergies in general.
Yeah, I do tend to get them before summer hits.
Ah, well, then that makes sense.
To Love Ru, I saw it back in high school, but I never really went back to rewatch it because there's just so many other ones to watch.
Okay.
So I think never seen because well, I know what to do. I don't know what this one is. Maid Sama, I know what that is. That goes in like. Wait, no, that. Yeah, let's put this one a little bit higher. That's a pretty good one. I recommend it.
Okay.
High School DxD.
Oh yeah, it's an anime that people have been recommended to me, but I haven't gotten to watch yet.
I do recommend it though. Be ready because the art style will shift drastically in either I think it was season 3 or season 4.
I assume animation studios changed.
Most likely.
I mean, that happens. I've dealt with that before.
Yeah, isn't that right? One Punch Man.
Yeah, One Punch Man, and then there's this. I don't know if you ever heard this show, Bludgeoning Angel Dokuro-chan.
Oh fuck that show.
Yeah, like I watched the first season, and the second season like drastically changed the art style.
Why would you watch the second season if the first one is so bad?
I don't know. I was in high school. I'd watch anything, so I watched it, and I personally had fun watching it. But
that show was a waste of my early years' time, I tell you.
It's like I haven't made like a music video on my YouTube channel like back in the early days on it.
Okay.
It's actually one of the first videos on my Equestron channel.
Now this one, I definitely remember wanting to watch this one, but I don't remember what it is.
Haganai.
Yeah, definitely gonna watch that at some point, but I'm not sure.
Mm.
This one's art style reminds me of Princess Evangio, which is good, but I've never heard of this one, which is bad.
Mm. That's good. That's bad.
Can I go now?
Mm-hmm.
I think I remember this one. What is it? Oh, Kokoro Connect. I've never seen it before. I think this one is 2 centimeters per second.
5 centimeters per second.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm gonna watch
the unofficial prequel, 2 centimeters per second.
Oh no! Oh, thank goodness, because thank goodness it's not, because I actually remember watching like the first couple episodes of that show, and I hate it.
That's unfortunate. So you don't want to put it in like terrible or or worst of the genre?
That would be if I actually finished it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's exceptions like the I'm a Guy SS, which has like multiple character arcs, like multiple different girls arcs. So I kind of feel like grading that one before finishing the whole thing is okay. Love, Election, and Chocolate. Definitely one of the better ones that I've seen.
Well, it seems, does it live up to its title? Is there Love, Elections, and Chocolate?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, if it lives up to its title, I don't have anything to complain about.
Like, it's one of those anime that I honestly did not expect much from, but after I finished it, I was just like, yeah, I'd be okay with the season 2. Alright, The World God Only Knows. I've seen this one. I watched the whole thing, and I definitely really like it.
Okay.
I'd say the ending of the final season is like one of the most emotionally impactful ones I've ever seen. Yeah, hold on. I think let me just try something. I got a Tums over here. Maybe that might help. Yeah, so it's definitely one of the better anime endings that I've ever seen.
Okay. Cool.
Here we go. Pet Girl of Sakura So.
Mediocre.
There's a reason why I think childhood friends get a bad rap. This show is one of those reasons.
Is it because it's boring?
I mean, yeah, but that's not the main reason.
Well, I mean, I was just saying, is the show boring? I personally don't really mind the childhood friend trope, but I assume the show just isn't very good at that concept, with that concept.
More accurately, it relies on the new girl trope. Yeah, they essentially just sideline the childhood friend, and it's like she's genuinely one of the nicest childhood friends I think I've ever come across. And she gets screwed over so hard because of this new girl, and yeah, I don't like the new girl. I don't like this. I forget her name because I'm so pissed and sick. But I don't really like her. Honest to God, I don't.
Kind of reminds me of Takashi Kashi, whatever that show is about the candy store.
Oh yeah.
Or it's like, I mean, it's not that I don't like the new girl that shows up. It's just that there's a childhood friend in there that gets screwed over every chance the show gives it.
I mean, if it's like, I've seen like the first episode of that one. I could maybe see it working better there, but it just doesn't work here.
Right.
And I'm just gonna say this right now. A lot of these rankings will depend on like, partially the quality of the show itself. And in this show's case, partially because of how things played out. Like, if I feel like a character got screwed over more than they should have, like in this anime's case, then it will result in it being lower. The anime itself is good at the very least as far as just like quality of everything, but it's mediocre as far as how I felt after I finished it. You know?
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's not terrible. We'll get to that soon, but but I just walked away from this show feeling worse than when I came in.
That's unfortunate.
Little Busters, yeah. Need to see that at some point. And speaking of shows that I felt worse coming out of.
What's that one?
I think it's called Oregairu. So basically, this main guy and her have to pretend to be boyfriend and girlfriend for... Wait, no, that's not right. That's Rent-A-Girlfriend's plot.
But the twist is they're siblings. No.
Oh God! Like, we'll get to those. Don't you worry. We'll get to that. We'll get to that stuff soon, I'm sure. But yeah, we reserve a special place in hell for those things. Yeah, but this show, while Pet Girl of Sakura So made me feel a bit worse coming out of it, like, this show made me feel horrible coming out of it.
Why, does that have like a bad ending or something?
The main girl is garbage. Like,
okay.
like a garbage human being inside and out.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, if the main girl sucks, then why should you believe the romance? Why should you fall for that romance?
Exactly. Exactly.
Then it's just a waste of everybody's time if if the main character doesn't, or the main guy doesn't go, you know what, screw this, I'm gonna go with somebody else.
If only that were the case. Yeah. Like just it's been a while since I've actually seen it, but the feelings of just disgust and betrayal, just like anger and sadness more so, are still there. If I think about the show, those feelings come flooding back, and that's the reason why it's down so low. I'm not in 100% on the details, but I think thinking about this show and having those kinds of feelings flooding back is just a bad sign.
Yeah.
All right. I don't remember what this one's called, but it was really sweet.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it here. Like, it's where the demon lord is a woman, and he and the destined hero fall in love and like go make like a farming sim town thing, like somewhere where nobody else is.
That's cute.
It's kind of like Spice and Wolf, only with more of an isekai twist, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Well, not isekai necessarily, but it has vibes of it with like.
It's like Spice and Wolf, but slightly edgier.
No.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen Spice and Wolf, so I can't gauge how edgy it is by comparison. Oh yeah, that's right. There's this, like, I'm trying to remember. I hope there's this other show on here that I could use as an example. No, it doesn't look like it. That's a bit of a shame. There's this, not isekai, but like banished from the hero's party. I decided to open an apothecary. So let me explain it in a second. So basically, this guy who essentially has like a guide skill, is told to leave the hero's party from like the resident douche of the party. And the hero is the main character's sister. So she and a couple of party members are off going to try and kill the demon lord. While at the meantime, this guy goes to like a outskirts town at the edge of the world, and this one lady, this one girl who they met along their adventures, comes over and is like, I want to stay with you. And it's like the sweetest shit I've ever seen. And I'm kind of angry that it's not on here, because it would easily go in like the top of really great, probably. Like, it reminds me, like, there's this other apothecary show, but apparently that one's supposed to be an isekai, but in the like 3 or 4 episodes I saw, there was never a flashback of the isekai in general. Which, yeah, but essentially this is just like the better apothecary show in like the past year, which is weird that there are 2 of them. But yeah, that's it for my TED Talk, and I wish that show was on here. Because that one deserves to be on here. Achikochi is so fucking adorable. It's like if Lucky Star had romance in it. Well, sort of. Shinibio. I've never seen it, and I do want to see it. Okay, good. The recording's still going. Got a little worried. Alright, Snafu. I've seen seasons 1 and 2, but not season 3 yet, so I don't think I can judge it. Are there any in the never seen rewatch that you recognize and want to talk about?
No, not really.
Okay, just want to make sure. Here we go. Devil's a Part-Timer, which is finally getting a second season.
Is that a romance anime?
Technically, it is. Yes.
All right. I mean, I've seen the first season. I love the first season, but I'm just like I don't remember there being romance in it. Is it like later on or something?
Well, sort of.
Or does the devil finally get together with the burger?
It's like there are hints of a triangle between him, her, and her. And I do hope that season 2 brings that more into the limelight. Now, okay, I finally remember the name of this anime because I had it told to me. It's Heaven's Lost Property.
Oh, okay.
Where that one guy, like, in their laps is, like, one of the biggest perverts in all of anime. And he inherits, like, the pink-haired busty angel on the left, and then meets the middle blue-haired one in the middle. And the one on the right is his childhood friend, and there's this blonde one that also shows up at some point.
Is it like if Mineta got his own show?
Actually, that's a really good way of putting it. Yeah, but I've not seen it in years, but I can still kind of recognize those details, so it goes in rewatch needed. Alright, don't know what this one is. Golden Time, I need to watch that. Here we go. Here's one of them. Please, teacher. Goes in, okay. I like Heaven's Lost Property. I haven't seen this show in years, but I do remember it being alright. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. I think this one's called Welcome to the NHK. Oh wait, no. Yeah, because I thought, this next one is Nagino Asuka or whatever it's called. I thought it was this one for a while, but yeah, this one is like about people who live in the sea and people who live on land and trying to figure out relationships on that front. I watched like the first 3 episodes, and honestly, I kind of don't care. Like, I don't know, like there's this one anime that I saw. It's called Island. It's based on a visual novel that doesn't have any romance in it, but I get more romantic things from that than I do from this. Maybe that's why. Or it's just more enjoyable than Nagino Asogi or whatever it's called. Here's I don't remember the exact name, but it was along the lines of I can't become the hero, so I'm working in a shop instead. It's like it's definitely a really good one. Where does it go though? I'll put it here. Like it's I don't remember when I did this exactly, but for a while I was going through and just watching random anime that caught my interest for a couple of months, and that was one of the ones that stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
There were a few other ones like Love, Election, and Chocolate, as well as a couple of, I believe, non-romance ones.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure exactly. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Okay. I think I know what this one is. I just need to remember the name. It's not Blood Lad. That's later on. Strike the Blood. There we go.
Well, there's certainly blood in the title.
Yeah, another one that I need to watch. There are just so many on here that I just need to get to. Bride is a Mermaid. Also another one I want to watch. Spice and Wolf. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it. I keep hearing it's good, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, same. Oh, here we go. Here's one that I actually have seen. I don't remember the English or Japanese name, but it's like one of my personal favorites.
Mm.
It's like bittersweet, but like one of the what? It's a quintessential summer anime, I think would be best way to describe it.
Okay.
Yeah, just a bunch of friends going on vacation doing random crap. Yeah.
Sounds like a fun time.
Alongside making a movie and like he falls in love with an alien.
Oh well, I mean that as you tend to do during the summer.
Yeah, isn't that right? Android 21. Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. Goes in, okay, it's not that bad. Here.
Low tier good.
I feel like maybe there are too many tiers, but oh well. But yeah, it's not great. Like it was done like Pet Girl, it was executed well, but I care at least a little bit more. Like there was no bad people in this show, which is why it's in good instead of mediocre. Yeah. Alright, I think I remember this one where superhuman powers become commonplace. I think that's the name of this one. Let me check. Because I definitely remember watching this one and it was okay. Yeah, when supernatural battles become commonplace, yeah. Like the childhood friend in this one was nice. I'll put it in. Yeah, I think that's a. Well, yeah. Trinity 7, haven't seen it fully yet. What's this one? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Alright, Garu, haven't seen it actually, but I've been recommended it. How to
is it wrong to pick up girls? Is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon?
Yeah,
I haven't seen it.
Another one that I really want to see because of Hestia. Please, Twins.
Terrible. Worst of the genre. Terrible. Worst of the genre. Terrible. Worst of the genre. Terrible.
I was trying to see how long you can do that. But yeah, incest. That is all. Oh. Moving on to Fruits of Grisaia. This one, yikes! It's based. Well, this initial anime is based on a visual novel that I had played. Said visual novel had sequels, and so did this anime series. aside from the more recent spin-off that I'm never going to watch because it has none of the characters from the original, like, I recommend all of the anime series that's under this because, well, yeah, so the first series has the romance itself. The second one, and the second, while there's this big special, and then the second one, both are very plot heavy and focus on the main character and, like, his past. And, I highly recommend all of it. And, like, episode 2 of, I think it's called Eden of Grisaia, is the funniest shit I think I've ever seen. It's a bit of dark comedy, but it's like the funniest shit I think I've ever seen. I highly recommend that episode in particular. Infinite Stratos, another one I need to watch. I don't remember what this one is. I know what this one is. Begata HK, or where like in yeah, these allergies are really fucking with my brain. Like with Heaven's Lost Property, the main guy is a big pervert. But I like it more because the main girl is definitely tsundere, but they end up together by the end of it, which is nice. Okay. And I believe what happens is the end of the world happens, and they just are with each other. Okay. Monster Musume, you finally have something to talk about.
I put it in amazing.
I'm gonna, I think it's in great, so we'll put it in high grade at the very least. Well,
high really great.
Well, high really great, I say, but is it better than Love Is War?
No.
Okay. I'm good to put it there then. I mean, it's like a quintessential anime, honestly. Like, if you haven't seen this, I think it's like a quintessential 2010s anime.
Yeah, well, I mean, like what I liked about it was, like, it took something that we're all familiar with, which is the harem genre, and puts in monster girls instead of actual just real girls.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that brought that kind of, like, appealed to me more just because of the wackiness of it, and to see how something like that would happen. And then watching the anime, I just found it very charming. Like, I mean, a lot of people I know, like, not a lot of people I know, but I know people don't like it because of the ecchi aspects of it. But I personally thought it was hilarious. I had a really great time watching every episode, and I really wish that there was a season 2 of it.
Yeah. Mysterious.
But there's the manga, and I've been buying the manga, so.
Yeah. Mysterious Girlfriend X, need to see that. I don't remember the name, but I know what that is. Yeah. Working, still haven't seen season 2, so I can't consider that. Can't understand what my husband is saying is genuine, and that's really nice. Yeah. Don't remember what this one is. Nisekoi, I still haven't seen season 2. Need to watch that. Chivalry of a Failed Knight. You've heard me go on and on about this one, and it highly deserves a coveted spot up here.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna say it's better than. Not correct. Like it easily deserves to be in, like, the top 10. Because it does something that not many shows do, and actually does the relationship early, and like they get together by like the 4th or 5th episode. And it's just like after that, it's just like very good. Don't know what you are. Don't know what you are. Don't know what you are. I know what this one is.
That the smartphone thing,
no,
or no?
No, I think that's. I don't think that's even here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was in the previous one.
All right. What's this one then?
This one is where like a guy meets a girl online, and they and she essentially becomes his girlfriend.
Oh, okay.
Like cleaning.
Sounds harmless enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it at the top of good because it's not bad. It's just it's just how they did it. I'm not exactly too into for. I don't know why. I guess it just wasn't. I know what this one is. Have you seen it?
No.
Yeah, this one's famous, but I've never seen it. This one is the name of a color on it, I think. Fuka, here we go. It goes right there with the other disappointing anime. Yeah, if I could rename Mediocre to a different name, it would be Disappointment. Because Mediocre is essentially turning into the Disappointment channel. It has been a bit since I've seen it, but the feelings of said disappointment are still prevalent, and whenever I think of this show, they bubble back to the surface. Now, I'm pretty sure this one is 5 centimeters per second.
Probably use your Google lens to make sure.
Because it looks like a movie poster. No?
Nope.
Sekugai? I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
Alright! Finally, we're at one that can go in worst of the genre.
Well, they make an anime out of Tetris and it was bad?
You might not remember my rant about this like 2+ weeks ago, but I vehemently regard this anime as the worst, one of the worst romance anime of all time, mostly down to the most tired and overused cliche of the genre, misunderstandings and miscommunication. If you want to pin down the show that has the most misunderstandings and miscommunication, it's this one. And it's obnoxious about how easy it would be to just talk things out and everything would be perfectly fine. But no, they have to act like holding a simple conversation doesn't fucking exist.
Of course it doesn't. What kind of world do you live in?
Yeah, if you want a show that does this like 50 times, like 100,000 times better, look up Girlfriend, which aired like about two years ago. Yeah, like that one. That one's a really good anime where they essentially all share one brain cell and keep on overly sharing, which is great. Well, like that one's great. Don't know you. I think this is recovery of an MMO junkie. No, that's not right. Main girl of that has like purple hair. This one's not that, but I do think I've seen this one before. But just to be sure, I want to make sure that I've actually seen and rated this one before, because if I haven't,
Love is hard for otaku.
I mean, obviously. Oh, so it isn't under plan to watch, so I haven't actually seen it yet. Okay. Same goes for Bunny Girl Senpai. I want to watch that, but I haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen this. Yeah, I think that's Love Hina. Clannad, I've seen you. You're going as the best of the good category because you're not poorly done. You're just a bit of a Fonzie moment at the end of After Story there. No, more like the Jumping the Shark moment.
I know, but I just felt like saying "ay."
Ay. All right. Oh, I know what this is. I think that's a silent voice.
Yeah, it is.
I still
have it, and I plan on watching it. But when it comes to KyoAni productions, I have to be in a certain mood to watch it.
I'm usually always in a mood for KyoAni, but I forget the quintessential.
Like if it's Dragon Maid, I'll watch it all day, any day. But with something like Violet Evergarden or A Silent Voice, I was like, I need to be in a specific mood to watch it.
Yeah. Quintuplets. It would have probably been around here had it not been for season 2. Season 2 focuses on all of the siblings that I don't really care about. Like the main girl, who I care about is like this one right here, and she doesn't really get that much screen time for this season, and I hope the movie kind of rectifies that. Yeah. All right. Ayuri Ayoshi. One of the classics. I do definitely remember this one, and I do definitely like it. It has a charm that only an anime before 2010 can really muster. Wait, I think it was like 2004, 2005, maybe. But it like feels like one of those kind of anime, right after 1999. All right, your name. Oh wait, no, Weathering with You.
Weathering with You, which is pretty much your name, but just as good.
Yeah, I'm putting it down here because, only arbitrarily because I do think that all the. Give me a second. I need to think about it. Because what I want to do is I want to put an anime and a movie up in best of the genre at the very least.
Well, I mean, Your Name is coming up soon, so.
Yeah, that's the movie, but I need to figure out what anime series I'm going to put up there.
Right. Oh, there you go, Nagatoro.
Oh, if only. I'll probably just bump Uzaki or... Wait, no, I'll just probably... You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do that, and then I'll just put... There we go. Hello World, never seen... Well, okay, the reason why... Yeah. Weathering with You is like a really good movie. Makoto Shinkai, I only have seen 2 of his movies, but they're easily some of the best anime movies that I think I've ever seen.
Definitely looking forward to his next movie.
Yeah, and apparently before Your Name, most of those movies ended bittersweetly, which is why I'm glad I started with Your Name, because...
Yeah.
Because if you want to impress me, like an ending that ends things positively is a perfect way to go about it. No questions asked. Jitsuwa Watashi wa was like Chivalry of a Failed Knight, another anime that I watched on the I think it was around the same time actually. Now that I think about it, but yeah, it's definitely one of the better ones. I'll probably put it here. Yeah. Like, it makes me wish that there was a season 2. Because I feel like if it had a season 2, it would be, like, even better. Like, it involves this guy who's infamous for not being able to keep secrets, having to keep, essentially, 3 secrets at the same time that are very, very important to keep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's in love with this green-haired girl that turns out to be a vampire. Alright, Komoru-san is the tale of an empath who, a mind reader who goes through a lot of shit until she meets, like, one of the dumbest boys she's ever met, and they start a relationship up. She wants, they, like, it not in the, I think this is one of those ones that would have gone more into romance had it continued onto a season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's, there we go, right there. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, never seen. Here we go. Your Name.
Yeah, probably put that in best of the genre.
Like, I like Your Name is easily in my top 5 anime movies of all time.
You know, if the movie is emotional enough to make even my dad cry, then, like, yeah, it's a successful movie.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
Wow, then that is certainly an accomplishment.
I can only name like a handful of movies where that happened.
Yeah, while I read through the rest of these, you tell me about those.
Yeah, like the only other ones I remember are like Return of the King, and like maybe Titanic. I don't know. I think that was more me than him though. But yeah, definitely Your Name and Return of the King were like the big ones where I remember that, like, he said that, like, he was crying at the end.
Nice. Alright, only got a few more, and then we're going to take, well, for us, a short break, and then for you, probably a couple of days until the next video. Yeah, alright, Baka to Test, another one that I want to watch, Sotokai Yokodomo, where, they're in, like, a club for solving other people's problems, I think. Then
Sounds charming.
Well, not just that. I think it's like a plot that's happened a lot of times before.
Mm.
And like the main two, the main two girls have make dirty jokes all the time.
Mm.
It's all right. It's not. It's not like great, but it's not bad.
Okay.
Nagatoro.
Serviceable. Nagatoro goes in probably amazing.
Easily in amazing, but for me, I will put it like, let's see. It's more just a personal preference because I'm the one mostly influencing these things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm more appealed towards Uzaki than I am Nagatoro, but that does not mean that they are far away as far as like how appealing that the animes are. Far from it. They're like amazing is like a hodgepodge of, I'd say, 9 to 10.
Like, the thing about
not 9 to 10, like more like a 9 to 8 as far as some kind of anime list ranking.
So, like, for me, like, the thing about, like, you know, comparing Nagatoro with Uzaki-chan in terms of the quality of their shows is that Uzaki-chan had me from the first episode, but Nagatoro took a second to have me. Because the first episode is definitely like a hump to get past.
No,
But like, but like on when it comes to like context and when it comes down to like retrospect, it's like a intentional like dude, what the hell kind of a introduction. But then when you kind of figure out the reason why it turned out the way that it did, it's like okay, yeah, I could see that. But definitely when it comes to like first time viewing, I was just like, man, this is kind of mean. But then like episode 2 onwards, I was like, okay, actually this has me.
yeah. I mean, I was hooked with both shows from the very beginning because I think I understood Nagatoro faster, but that's only because I've seen a lot of these kinds of anime before.
Right. Yeah. Like I'm quite new to the teasing genre, I was just more like dude, like I mean she's cute, but like I don't think I can deal with that.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't be surprised if Senpai was just like, you know what, I'm done. It's like, but then as the show went on, it was like, okay, I'm warming up, and then by the end of it, I'm like, man, I want more of this.
Yeah. Ugh. All right. Let's wrap this up. This show I know about. We'll see it eventually. The one where the girlfriend wins. I'm not.
Friend wins.
Not sure if that's what it's called or whatever, but yeah. I think it's the. Like, I've heard bad things about it, but I'm not gonna be deterred. I've seen garbage before, and I like Smartphone, as you've seen in this video. So I'll give it a chance, no doubt. Now this one's pretty interesting. My senpai is annoying. It's been even longer since I've watched this now, and I will say that it probably goes in. Here. It's a very nice show. Yeah, it's a very.
Or is it?
No, it is. It is a very nice show that I don't know. I just. Man, even when we're not even recording during the night, I am still exhausted.
Yeah.
And I'm looking back on when we originally did this, and it's a definite bit different than how we originally did it.
Yeah, it's a bit different, but you know, it's one of those like now that we weren't tired and we're able to kind of like formulate like better opinions. Like yeah, like it's definitely not as it's definitely a bit more I guess comprehensive or a bit more understandable than the last one.
Well, maybe a little, but it'll be a lot better once I go back and finish some of the ones that I haven't finished and watch more on my list, like Bunny Girl Senpai. Yeah. Well, that's new. Why is it dark?
Man, they updated.
Spooky.
Spooky. Scary skeleton.
Okay, good.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're never doing like a one that has 1,500 like that ever again. Fuck. We're never doing shit like that again. But I'd say the closest we're ever gonna get is the one we're gonna be doing right after this, which will be 500 plus RPGs. And to be fair,
25,000.
And to be fair, this one we actually know a lot more about.
Yeah, there's definitely like more than a handful of things.
Yeah, we actually both know a lot more about RPGs than we do about. Well, I know more about anime, but we both equally know our RPGs, so we'll probably be more involved in discussion about that. But we'll do that in the next one. So
yep.
So it'll be a few minutes. Well, it'll be like an hour or two for us, but it'll be like something however much for you guys. So, but for now, this is Blah 6,
and this is Equestron
signing off on this long overdue revisit.
All right, you take care now.